This comment is probably the most annoying one. He's basically just saying, why is another Ichigo for anniversary? He sells and makes them money. I will never understand this flabbergasted mentality of, why are they putting the main character in the anniversary banner? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I wanted to do a video today on, are the anniversary units lackluster? I've been seeing a lot of complaints, and my lord, it is annoying. Mainly in the streams that I was seeing. I saw it in the comments, I saw it on Twitter, I saw it on Aaron Arrow stream, I saw it in Saruji stream, I think is how you pronounce it. Really cool streamers, go watch them on YouTube. Anyways, I'm on this Reddit post. I wanted to go search up a little thing and see if people were complaining on Reddit, and to my surprise, they were. So we're going to be going through it. Let me know down below before I even go through what they're talking about. Do you have any big gripes with the characters? Realistically, the only thing I have a gripe with is that White just didn't get Captain Killer. He realistically should have, in my opinion, because, you know, but he never actually kills a captain. So it kind of makes sense. He never actually killed a captain. But, you know, other than that, I think that the characters are fine. They look good. Now, obviously, I haven't used them yet, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll absolutely hate them, like 7th and Ichigo. I don't really like the SA1, but from what I saw in the gameplay, they all looked really solid. But yet again, I still have to test them. But anyways, let's hop right on in. So this post about the anniversary characters on Reddit, they started going off about this. Let me move over here. So right here. Am I the only one who feels disappointed on Ichigo? Like, Macy has better skills than Ichigo. Like, I know there are different colors and killers, but I don't feel that Ichigo is anniversary level. Bro, how is he not anniversary level? Literally, almost any character that was end of the month this year could have been an anniversary character, in my opinion, because they were all absolutely, like, insanely broken. Like, other than, like, the Noitora and stuff, to be honest. But skill-wise, almost any other banner could have been an anniversary character, to be honest. Obviously, it would have to be like a really cool character, but also, this is Tiger. If you guys don't know, if you guys are new to the channel, I let him out, and he's in my hand now. Yeah, I think I think they're anniversary characters. I don't really understand the gripe with it. White is good and all, but just wish that he could have gotten Captain Killer. That's really my only complaint, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. He's still going to nuke if you 5-5 him. If you 5-5 him, or possibly even just 2-5 him, he's probably going to nuke any GQ that he's meant for. Would have preferred that Ichigo could have gotten Beam instead of 18% magnification, or he could have gotten the 960 Vortex. The Vortex looks absolutely insane no matter what. The Beam, I don't really know exactly the difference between the 18 magnification, but I know what the Beam is. The Beam he's talking about is the Aizen one, where it just like basically wipes an entire screen, even though it's a beam and not a full screen, but it basically wipes out like half a screen, I guess, so it's really broken. Let me actually zoom in, to be honest, make it a bit easier. If you're disappointed about these characters, then it's Jover. For real, there's nothing in the game difficult enough for these characters to be needed. Exactly. Like, the only thing, like, I guess the new Limit Breaker quest, you're gonna need like really broken units to like clear it with the 20 to 25 stages you're probably gonna need for the new badge. But other than that, like, GQ, I clear in like 10 seconds on almost every single week. I think Captain Killer is like the only one that I actually go like 15 to 20 seconds on, which is unfortunate. But yeah, maybe we'll get it in part 2. Really not that disappointed. I just expected Ichigo to have Beam instead of 18% SA1. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, I get why you want the best killer and all that, but like, if every single character had the best killer for end of month, you know, all the hype units like Spiritual Fluid View, Anniversary, also he's trying to run away, stop that, all that stuff, the characters would be so boring. If they're the exact same thing month after month, year after year, like, you would not summon, like, why? And also the amount of Ichigos we get, like, you can't really just keep on giving them the same kit, you know. Like, because I believe 2IBW Ichigo has that exact same strong attack, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's the same exact one as 6 Annie Aizen, the one that he wants. So we're just getting another 2IBW Ichigo? Is that what you want? But for power? I mean, I guess his ultimate, or his special, isn't as crazy. This man needs to calm down. It really won't matter. He's going to obliterate any enemy. Anyway, look at Quincy Ichigo, for example. Exactly like Quincy Ichigo is insane. And he just has that straight attack, like that straight, like SA1. Frenzy +3, Poise, Ignore for Limit Breaker Quest, Shared Complete Status Immunity, like insane. Macy is a better nuker than Ichigo, also has 20% recharge between rooms, but damage-wise, Ichigo is way better. First of all, oh my goodness, okay, 1 second. But damage-wise, Ichigo is way better. First of all, he's way more consistent since he doesn't need status element to do his big DPS. She loses about half her damage if she doesn't proc a status element, which she doesn't have an increased chance for, by the way. Also, yes, her second strong attack has more range, but Ichigo does more damage because of the added frenzy. She does 75 hits, he does 100 hits. Also, he has shared status immunity, which is a lifesaver in co-op and arena. Exactly, like, I hate being stunned in arena. Oh my lord, I almost just want to quit out as soon as I get stunned in arena. I'm like, alright, I'm out. Screw this shit. It's so annoying. Overall, he's better than her. She's just a good nuker. Forgot to mention that his killer is crazy because Squad Zero Kill literally has 0 benefit aside from GQ. Yeah, I believe that's Macy's other, I think, is she no affiliation squad killer? Or Squad Zero killer? I think so, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But yeah, he has a better killers in my opinion. I just think he's a better unit. And then this, between shared immunity and 3 chance per hit to proc drain, he's going to be effectively invincible in all content, and he's going to be melting everything. He might not be the hardest hitter in the game, but he's probably the best general usage for clearing content. Yeah, and immediately he has no rebuttal. He just has no rebuttal. The only thing I'll give him is that I think White should have had Captain Killer. My only complaint with the anniversary characters, in my opinion, is he should have just had Captain Killer. I don't really care about the strong attacks as long as it's not like this guy's. His SA1 is so dog shit. I don't know how you can actually check what his SA1 is, but it's the one that divides into 3 lengths. Oh my god, you have to be right inside of their chest and use the SA1 in order to actually kill anything. It is so pathetic. Sometimes it doesn't even kill basic mobs. It's pretty shit. You guys are always disappointed by every new unit until they release and start nuking everything and they complain that you skipped the banner. Yeah, basically. I think one unit that was good, but people just like gave up on was Mayuri, because like he's so slow. He feels sluggish to play. He doesn't feel good. But I believe this Ichigo is going to be much faster. He's going to feel much better. And he just looks better overall. Because Mayuri had a really interesting SA3, but other than that, I don't like his SA1. It's like a super short lunge. The SA2, I don't think it was a vortex. What on earth was it? I don't even remember what Mayuri's was, but either way, didn't really like him that much. Ichigo may not have the perfect kit, but his skills make up for that personally. I care more about skills and strong attacks since he still does useful stuff while also having frenzy for 3. I will say he does need at least some good strong attacks, because if he has all bad strong attacks, bro, unplayable. That's kind of how Mayuri is, unfortunately. He's just a nuker. Like his ult on Arankar week, I believe it is crazy. Like 2-5 almost nukes the entire thing. Shared status immunity is always appreciated. Poise Breaker is going to be wonderful since non-staggering enemies with 1,000,000 HP is just annoying to deal with. Sharpshooter makes him useful in 4 GQs instead of just 2. What does Sharpshooter actually do? I actually don't know. I should know this. And then he also increases status element. Chance is always useful, and even though people don't like the 80% mag, it's fine when paired with it since it has a lot of hits and makes activating status elements easier. Sharpshooter and Marauder are also very useful in extreme co-op, and typically there will be various enemies with both melee resistance and range resistance. Like, he's just fumbling. He's like, oh, I guess. Bro, this was wild. This man's basically just saying that Aizen isn't good because he had Frenzy Pros too, bro. That man was broken. He was broken. Shut up. I'm never going to read it. I feel like this is not anniversary level, in which we got some characters like Macy Renewed, Quincy Ichigo, and same level of better skills, including full stamina damage and 20% recharge between quests. Yeah, between quests. Like, you're going to get your strong attacks before you even go through the next floor anyways. And also, I mean, not everybody's going to bring the same unit. And if you're using him in IT, you're not going to use either of these characters. Realistically, you probably won't use them because they're not farming characters. And then, if you're just farming random stuff on like your regular team, you can literally just slap them on the side units and have them recharge your team. I can't remember if there are certain attributes that only apply, but I'm pretty sure it's just you recharge faster, your entire team. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. For example, White increase in movement speed skill is wasted and can be better. Oh my god, you guys are fucking crybabies. I'm sorry. well, he has such a wasted skill because we move faster. Who cares? He's still gonna nuke. The gameplay of Ichigo is so bad. I mean, why do you got SA1 80% mag, SA2 750 vortex, not 960 comparing to last year anniversary kit and gameplay were better? Bro, I remember everyone saying anniversary Ichigo is better than Aizen. I hate Ichigo. I think he sucks. He sucks. He just doesn't feel good. He has a better nuke, but that's about it. I don't like Ichigo. I don't really like Uryu. I think Aizen is just so much better. And then, of course, you have to have the exact same strong attack for every single character, otherwise they're a bad character in the game, and oh my god, please shut the hell up. Nobody cares about you whining about not having the exact same strong attack for every single character. The game would be boring. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. How many more is there? There's a few more. People say this about every anniversary at this point, except 6. When 7th anime came out, people said Aizen was better than them. I hope nobody believes that anymore. I still think Aizen is better. Aizen's better in Brave Battles, but Ichigo is better in every other game mode, and Uryu is also better in every other game mode, except for ones requiring Marauder because he doesn't have it. You can auto with Aizen so much easier than you can auto with the other two. If you're farming, I would go Aizen 100%. He has Drain, he has weakened defense. Ichigo has... Is it Shock? I can't remember what his second status element is, but it's not Drain. And without Drain, you can't auto, and I don't like it. I like Aizen more. Whenever they make Ichigo now, he's always an all-rounder. His first ever unit was literally the ultimate all-rounder. So earlier characters will be better off in certain game modes, but Ichigo is always going to be the best overall. And to be honest, at low special move, like 1 or 2-5, I'm not even certain Macy will be better in GQ or ER. I don't know why you would be using Macy in ER to begin with. She's not a farmer. I mean, and like... Macy you can clear in like 15 seconds at like 2-5. Like she cooks. I mean, obviously I think it was ×2 damage when I tested it, but she cooks. This Ichigo is probably gonna cook too. Every single unit that's like Spirit Surfer over you, like a big anniversary kind of character is gonna have crazy DPS. I don't understand this logic of, well, they have like 3% extra DPS, so obviously I need to waste 1,000 orbs in this one banner. Like, bro. They're all broken. I don't know what to tell you guys. With Mace, you have to equip shitty status element to equip shitty status immunity, or watch out for pools. With Ichigo you don't, and he has like 3 times the chance of influencing status than she does. Exactly, status immunity is so goated, and you share it between teams. I think White has that, but it's not for team, it's just him. He'll be better in Limit Breaker and IT for certain. In Brave Battles, Mace has a faster SA3 probably, but Ichigo will do so much damage on average and has poise. Read dodges, hit enemies, and are just quality of life skills that mean you don't have to waste resources and time switching bonus abilities or equipping garbage accessories. Yeah, I think she's just better. I think she's just better. Oh, Caleb aren't really that creative when it comes to designing a new good character. It would be extremely stale if every good character was an all-around power creep of a previous one. This, exactly. White is better than Ichigo, okay, but I don't know about Macy. They serve different roles, like comparing Rinu, Okiura to Uryu. Didn't someone data mine discovering who's okay, well that's whatever. Anyone student be announced, play for part 2. Usually new OP skills are reserved for part 1 characters. Well, obviously that wasn't a thing. Frenzy 3 and 30% special damage isn't OP. True. Gauge, Frenzy, or Flurry would also be pretty OP, not to mention the increased damage when killing enemies. Yeah. So, either way, that's really about it. I can try to find some more, but it's already been quite a bit. Honestly, I want to go to... Let me go to Aaron Arrow's video. Let me see if I can find something, like, crazy. Alright, so this... I've been digging for a while, to be honest. It's been, like, an extra 6 minutes of me just digging through comments. This comment is probably the most annoying one. He's basically just saying, why is another Ichigo for anniversary? He sells and makes them money. I will never understand this flabbergasted mentality of, why are they putting the main character in the anniversary banner? Let me show you guys something on a gacha game where they didn't put the anniversary character as the main MC. Let me just show you something. Do y'all remember this? Does anyone remember this? So many people fucking quit the game. I remember it. I remember it. I didn't really care at the time, but when people did not see Naruto and fucking Sasuke, this is the year where Blazing just plummeted. After this, events stopped like showing up. They stopped releasing new ninja roads and stuff, and once it hit 4th year, there was nothing. There was zero content, and because they tried to drop another Naruto and Sasuke, and it didn't work. The people were already gone. They already quit. This was the year where they probably didn't make enough money, and then they had to shut down the game in the 4th year. But they just had enough to keep it going. They probably had the characters already like written down and made up, and they're like, "Well, let's get these characters out, I guess." And it died because they didn't really. You know what Dokkan does every year? Wow, one of the most successful gacha games of all time, and I see Goku and Vegeta's. Really weird. Really weird idea. I don't know why they do it. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why they do it, to be honest. Caleb never failed to disappoint. Bro, your expectations will never be met because you want one singular character. Probably a Rukia. I would have been fine for a Rukia. Rukia and a Renji would have been sick. Rukia and Orihime tag team, you know, the like 2 main Bleach like female characters, in my opinion. I don't even know why that's my opinion. That's literally a fact. I would have been okay with it. Okay, so I found this comment. This is probably the most disappointment I've ever experienced for an anniversary. Also, let's be the final comment. It's been like 30 minutes. The units, despite being OP with their busted kids, look mid as hell. This looks and feels like a TYBW banner, not an 8th anniversary banner. If these guys are premium, I'm unsure if I'll summon. If limited, I'll obviously summon. But seriously, what happened to the 6th anniversary ideas? Like, these guys could have been what ifs with cool, unique looks, powers, skills, etc. Massive L in my book. Aaron Arrow said it on stream, and I kind of agree. We haven't had 2IBW in 9 months, and almost every single stream that I've been in for Aaron Arrow, Spiteful, Saruji, almost every single one, and Cowboy. What's his full name? It's like Cowboy Bleach or something. Either way, all the time. When is 2IBW coming back? Why isn't it running? Do they not have relations for it? And it's like, oh, they do. They were obviously just told to not be able to drop it or something. There was some reason they couldn't, and now people are complaining that it's TYBW. But everybody wanted TYBW. Maybe it could be for part 2, anime originals, but like they dropped probably 2 of the coolest forms in my opinion for TYBW. You only had the better one. I don't even know if I want an Aizen because we already have 2 of the Chair Aizen, so not even that. But like Exterminator Coat, Yuha would have been 1 in my opinion. I don't want another Yamamoto. We got an absolutely broken one. What other anime original idea could you have possibly cooked up? I honestly don't even know. Ishin, I guess, but base Ishin sounds so boring. He sounds so boring. I need him to have some sort of flair to him or something, like a what if for Ishin. I'm never gonna summon for a base Ishin. I didn't summon for a base Ishin. The PvP one looked boring as shit. And he's broken. But yeah, that's my take. I think people are never going to be satisfied. They're the most miserable people because they just always want one thing, and if they don't get that one thing with the best strong attack kit, with the best banner, and it has to be absolutely perfect, they're going to be disappointed. And it's kind of pathetic. Not going to lie. I'm hyped. I was hyped for 6th Annie. I was hyped for 7th Annie, even though I don't really like Uryu. Uryu was cool. I don't really like using him because I don't know why. Maybe I'm just bad with the strong attack. I don't know. I don't really like using him. But it was still cool. I still easily summoned because I was like, damn, they look sick. Let me get them. Even if they're going to just collect space in my box, I will still summon for them. And that's what I'm doing this time. I doubt they would sit in my box. I know 100% I will be using white because I don't really like using 7th Annie Ichigo. He's only 2.5 and he can't nuke. He can't even nuke at 2.5. So it's like, why am I using him? Ichigo, hopefully he can out-nuke my Yama at 1 out of 5 versus my 3 out of 5. I never know. But anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Peace.